and a 12th was to save par, and a very brave putt indeed. Even so, Floyd was still 3 ahead at 10 under. Same hole a few minutes later, and Floyd, bidding to become at 47 years old the oldest Masters winner, was 4 in front. The 13th, a great chance for Faldo to eat into that lead of Floyd's. This putt for an eagle. It failed to make it, but the birdie gets Faldo to 8 under, once again 3 behind. Nicklaus, playing with Faldo, also birdied here to go 6 under, but Floyd only made par. So at that stage, Floyd at 11 under par, led by 3 from Faldo. Nicklaus dropped a shot at the 14th and was 6 shots back. We join play with Nick Faldo's second shot into the par 5 15th, and the commentators are Bruce Critchley and Peter Alice.
Hold it. Oh, and there was evidence of that, those hard greens. On he goes, and an impossible pitch back.
And feet together. No, I don't know. 8 or 9 iron, I fancy. Hands forward. Just a little draggy one.
Good chip, right?
He's just not hit it. Yes, he had. Well, the game's crooked. The game is crooked. What do you have to do on this game? So not a bad little chip, was it?
Well, I've been joined on the balcony by Ronan Rafferty.
I mean, he literally just has to get it on the green. You know, hits it anywhere too hard, it's going to go front, well, right as we look at it, front left of the green. If he just gets it on, this is a great shot.
It really was the best he could do.
Well, and he handled it about, and yet still got himself a nice 4 or 5 footer downhill left to right.
Now Nicklaus coming down the hill at the 15th. Over he goes, and this is speedy. This for a birdie 4. Now Ray Floyd is back up the fairway. He will have, he will know, he will have seen Nicklaus nicely on in 2 or 3 putting just to get a par when eagles were needed. Faldo for a birdie. Ooh, he'd love to get this one in. This will take him to 9 under. Yes, well done. To get down in 2 from behind this green was really a work of art. 2.
He does. I mean, it's pretty impossible to keep it up on the right-hand side, and all he has to really do is hit enough club to get him far enough up. As you saw Scott Hopes, he can hit it long and to the right of the hole and let it come round. I mean, that's pretty good there. He's going to be putting straight up the green and slightly right to left hole. I'm sure he actually, with the height that...
A birdie. This to go 12 under par. It's a little trickler. Will it come in? Oh, it just fell out of the hole again. He's had a touch of the nears the last 2 or 3, but...
He's got it. What a great putt. He hasn't played all that well today. He started with that 6, but he's got it back. He now goes to 10 under par. He's within a shot of the lead. And sheer guts has got him through today. Tremendous character. And he might just be aware, Raymond Floyd, of what's happened ahead of him.
Having just seen Nick birdie ahead. And Ronan has played for the safe half.
He's played for... I tell you what, he would have loved that one yesterday.
To the right. Look where he's aiming here. Almost sidewalk. He's right at that. You don't think these greens are slightly tricky? If this goes in, the whole of Georgia will erupt. There you are. You don't think he's got some nerves of steel, this fella? Thank you very much. I love you all. Well, he's the oldest man to win the US Open Championship, and now He looks as if he's on the verge, perhaps, of winning, being the oldest winner of this event.
That's a little bit further to the left. Oh, that's very good. It's a desperately difficult putt, but it's holable.
Floyd. This for his 3 at the 16th and to stay 11 under. That was very well negotiated. Oh, it just fell across the face of the hole. Not. So the defending champion really going very well indeed in this new.
That's found a little swale over there, and down it goes. There's this ridge that runs from front to back, and he's got the wrong side of it, a sort of saddle, and that's left him with a very awkward shot.
Tee shot at the 18th for Nick Faldo. Good, clean, straight hit. Is it? Is it? Is it? Yes.
Two putts to retain a one-shot lead going up the last. Great putt, but 8 feet, 7 feet beyond. Well, I think you'd still award him about 8.5 out of 10 for that.
Behind, pin, the middle of the green, pretty well at the back. All those hours of practice, have they paid off handsomely? That's on the top deck. Oh, unlucky not to get a little bit of stop, and he's wondering why the crowd aren't erupting.
If you had to choose, I would pick him to hold it. It's pretty straight, it's up the hill, and he's a very good putter. No! Well, I'm sorry for him. It was a very difficult first putt, but my gosh, it makes it exciting now. Both Floyd and Faldo 10 under par, and in a minute that will be reflected on the scoreboard up by the clubhouse, certainly before this man has a chance to putt.
And for this man, it's so important to get a drive on the fairway where he can see the green. He doesn't want to miscue now. Uh-oh. I tell you, if that's buried in there, it looked as if it dived straight in there. That could be. Well, if that is so, that is really cruel. Ah, that's where it scooted in. And tremendous strength of character. It's been building up over the years. There you see it. One good putt. A little bit tentative, but that was a very tricky putt. He had to go through about 3 different levels of grass. They were perfect length, but quite a big swing. Well, in fact, Floyd's ball has got out of its own pitch mark. It sort of made a shoot as it pitched into the bunker, but that is not lying as cleanly as Sandy Lyle's ball was. That was confidently done, wasn't it? A round of 69, 71, 72, 69. very good playing indeed. Very courageous. And the Europeans en masse have played here have played very well indeed. Now back to Floyd. Now Sandy Lyle did it, I can do it. But there is, if we get a view of the ball, there seems to be sand behind the ball, but they're denying us that privilege. It's got to be very precise. We got it clean. If he's got to miss the front, but oh, he's in the next one. A little bit left, and that would have scuttled up. Like shelling peas to within about a yard or so. Look at this. That was really a splendid shot. The sand here, I don't think is very easy. It's quite firm. It's rather like the sand they have in so many of those splendid courses down in Australia, the Melbourne sand belt. It's quite crusty. This to go into the playoff. How about that then? Two bunkers. Up and down from the second one. This very brave fall indeed. And so it'll be a playoff. They'll move over to the 10th. They'll just check the cards.
Faldo won his title by beating Scott Hoke at the 11th. This year, it was Faldo against Floyd.
Floyd has won the honour. It's interesting, isn't it? He's teed up there in the middle of that little shadow from the microphone. Obviously doesn't disturb him.
You the man!
I say, rather partisan. It's a good drive and a good kick forward for Floyd. Not good. A bit tight down the left, was it? I don't know, it just seemed to shoot away. He gets it, needs it. Oh no, it's the other way. Oh, it's coming round though. But it's stuck back on the hill. That's quite a shortish drive, and he'll have a long, long iron from there. Not easy now in the evening sun. You'll be able to see the flag. The flag at the moment is in sunlight.
So there it is. That's what he's got left to do. And as I said, it's a much longer shot. And of course the green, if anything, runs from right to left. And of course, remember we had the rain interrupted tournament last year, and the light now much, much better, but it's difficult when you've got still bright spots and quite dark spots. Hit it to the left, he's cut it back in towards, and he's back in the bunker, almost the identical spot. Magnificent shot. Doesn't at any time that would be, under these circumstances, terrific.
Can he match the brilliance of Floyd when he played at the 18th? Slides it underneath. That looks good. That's very nicely done indeed. Beautifully played. And here we go. This for a 3 and victory. It's not far away. Didn't hit it. Chance, a chance. That's life still for Faldo. dead centre. Well, this is really gladiatorial stuff. Over they go to the 11th, 455 yards, down the hill, water on the left.
Floyd with the honour.
You the man!
And there's a tee shot specialist there in the crowd. That's fine.
Knocked the wide.
And now he's the one with the 30, 40, maybe 50-yard longer tee shot, and hence the easier one.
Nick's got to be...
Started straight. A bit left. Oh, and disaster for him. He's turned it over. It's in. Faldo, just 155 yards to go, and his opponent has presented it with him. He'll be pitching, he'll be playing his fourth shot, so if Nick can get this onto the green, it only looks like an 8-iron. All the green on the right, but you can't afford to go too far right. Between the pin and the right-hand side of the green. There it is, very good.
Yes, a very smooth shot from Faldo. The swing perfectly under control. The rhythm was good. There was never a hint that he might have tweaked it round to the left. I think Floyd had a real good go at it. He didn't sort of hang about. He wasn't trying to just pussyfoot around and play to the green. He was going at the pin, and he just turned it over. Maybe, well, 3 or 4 yards. It might have been a little bit too greedy. Funny little wristy swing. And he certainly got it on line, but that's 4 shots. Have at least 2 putts to be champion again. Well, and all good luck to him. It's really a wonderful fill-up, not for him and all the hundreds of hours of work that he's put in his endeavours to become even better, an even better player, and a great fill-up for European golf. And all the Europeans here have played very well here this week. A couple of them perhaps in the mid-70s today. It's a little untidy, but still the strength of their playing has been noted by many. And it's very nice to see. I can remember when I used to come here and play some 25 years ago. It was quite a feat to get into the last 2 days' play. Now we've had, well, dare I say, 3 British winners in a row. Two putts to be champ. No need for anything fancy, but I might just as well knock it in. Oh, well, thank you very much. Scottish victory with Sandy Lyle, 2 English victories, Faldo, and that is really fantastic to have won a sudden death playoff on the same hole as he did last year. is quite remarkable. But sympathy for Ray Floyd, who played so very, very well indeed. There's Fanny, good girl. Well done.
I'm going to do the honors, and again, congratulations, Nick.
Thank you very much, sir.
At least we didn't have to find somebody else's jacket to put
We got
it
the
on.
right one
You
this
got yours with your name in it already. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Nick, well done once again. Has it really sunk in what you've achieved?
Well, it's starting to. I mean, this is very emotional. You know, the thought of when I was drawn with Jack and the thought of emulating what he's done there, and you can imagine going back down. Well, it all started badly at the beginning, and I get back into it, and then the thought of going back down 10-11 my emotions were going up and down between, is it going to get it back at me after last year, or is it really my little corner? You know, and I lucked out again.